Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd. Today we're talking about Deep Space Nine and our man Bashir. Now, it all happens mostly on the holosuite on Deep Space Nine, where Bashir has gotten a new program in which he can play a James Bond kind of character, even though the title of the episode suggests more James Coburn's Our Man Flint. However, there were a number of spy movies during the early 60s. James Bond kind of started it off, but there were a number of copycats, including James Coburn, as I just mentioned. Also, Dean Martin was Matt Helm, same kind of thing. And, of course, it was spoofed by Mike Myers with the Austin Powers series of movies. And so it was all a matter of the time, and they take a good opportunity to poke some fun at the style of high living during that time, or the fantasy of international travel and such as that, and movie-making tropes of the time. However, in the episode, it starts out as just a leisurely activity by Bashir, and he is barged in on by Garrick, who wants to know what's going on. And then it turns into something more serious, and we won't go into the details of that because it really doesn't matter. All this is a vehicle in which we can show the acting talents of most of the regular cast. Sisko and O'Brien and Dax and Worf are transported into this holodeck program due to a warp core breach on one of the runabouts or some such like that. And they are becoming characters in this holosuite program. So they don't know who they are, and they take on the personalities of the characters. Now, what this does is allows them to play these characters rather than to play Sisko playing the bad guy or to play Dax playing the beautiful scientist or such as that. They're able to actually get into their roles. The only people that are playing through their own personalities are, of course, Bashir and Garrick. So what this does is allows it to do a spoof of the old spy movies. It tells you something about Bashir's inner self, that he has kind of a desire to be kind of a secret agent. And Garrick, who is actually the secret agent, is there to kind of point out the fact that none of that should work. And in fact, it would not. For secret agents to be well known, for them to travel around in very high-end accommodations and always know the name of all of the enemies. This is something that's cooked up in all of these movies they poke some fun at, as well as the fashions, the decorating schemes, and things such as that. And the fact that they crossed the globe 3 or 4 times in the course of a single investigation, which also doesn't happen. Nevertheless, we see, once again, some very good acting by all of the regulars, especially Nana Visitor, who does a very convincing Russian accent. And then we have Terry Farrell, who does the stereotypical scientist in the Bond films. We have Worf and O'Brien as kind of the thugs, and we have Sisko being the mastermind, the Dr. No, the so on of these films, and blowing up the Earth and all this kind of stuff. Now, the fact that in the course of the game, it's easy for Bashir to win it, that kind of goes along with the whole idea of this whole episode. And it's very enjoyable. And once again, where Garrick is there basically to point out, hey, that would never happen. Hey, we don't do things this way. This is not how it would work. And, you know, how do people find this attractive? That kind of thing is something that kind of gives us a a broken fourth wall commentary on how these films were. But anyway, it was a good romp. It was entertaining, and it took us away from the story arc of this season and Star Trek canon for that matter. This is just a holosuite episode where they can do anything that they want. It gives the actors an opportunity to get out of the uncomfortable uniforms that they wear and get into real clothes and be able to actually act instead of performing the same character week after week. So for that, you can tell that they're having some fun at it. We have some fun too, and I recommend it. So as always, why not subscribe to the channel and let us know what you think about what you saw today or what you think about the episode in the comments below. We read them all and answer most of them. And hope that you will tune in next time when we come back with yet something else. We know that the new Section 31 movie will be coming up on January 24th. That's only in a couple of weeks, and we will be reviewing that. So stay tuned here to find out what we think about it if that's interesting to you. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, don't go far.